Coach Kevin Ward. First of all, for people that aren't from Arkansas, say the name of this school.
Ouachita Baptist.
Okay.
Right.
Now, is that a difficult one to teach people that don't?
I'm just now getting the hang of it. I've been here 2 years, so yeah.
Now, we're all excited that wrestling's going on in Arkansas. Not only do they have a much growing high school level and many more teams than they used to, but now college wrestling's starting to thrive there as well. You guys got things going 2 years ago, and it's just your thoughts about the progress of the program and the excitement about wrestling in that community.
Sure, yeah, I'm excited about it, and I couldn't be more pleased with the progress we've made so far. We came from last year, our first season, we scored 7 points at our regional tournament, and this year we scored, I think, 89. And we have 4 NCAA qualifiers this year, so the program's headed, in the right direction extremely fast, and I'm pleased with the way it's going. There's a lot of excitement about it at our school and across the state. Like you said, high school wrestling's been around Arkansas about 6 years now, so it's just really starting to grow, and there's a lot of excitement about having a couple college teams in Arkansas.
Now, you wrestle for the Cowboys, and you're right next to Oklahoma there. Are some of the guys on your team coming from other states?
We have a really heavy Oklahoma presence, but we've had guys all the way from Florida to California, and all the way as far north as Minnesota. So we've been able to recruit from several different states. We started the year with, I think it was 26 guys from 11 different states when we started the season this year. So we've been able to recruit from pretty much all over the United States.
Now you enter here with a guy who's a number one ranked kid.
Right.
I mean, talk a little bit about how in a second-year program you could have an athlete to develop that quickly.
Well, he deserves all the credit for it.
Right.
I knew he was tough coming out of high school, and I knew he was going to be good. We didn't know he was going to be this good, this quick. And he deserves a lot of credit. He's a hard-working kid. He's really resilient, takes criticism well, and just keeps coming back for more. And that's how he's been able to kind of climb the rankings as fast as he has. And he's in a position now where he gets a chance to keep wrestling this weekend to prove he's the #1 guy. So we're excited about his chances.
Now, last year, no qualifiers. This year, you might have All-American possibilities, maybe even a national champ. What would it be like if you were able to come back with a little bit of success?
And what's good about this team is we expect it, and I think that's probably the reason we're in the position we're in, is because we set our expectations unreasonably high, where nobody else thought they should be. But we got a group of guys on the team that were willing to set their expectations that high. So we're in a position now where we have a chance to have 4 All-Americans. They're still in the tournament, and we'll be excited we're able to get that done.
Are you seeing some good talent coming out of the high school levels? I know, Pat Smith brings the guys out to Fargo, and we've seen some of these guys test themselves a little bit nationally. But are the Arkansas kids starting to soak up the wrestling and get better at it?
Yeah, and you can tell the guys that have really spent the three solid years or so, or 4 solid years of wrestling, that summer work they're doing, going to Fargo, working out with him in Little Rock in the summers, that's starting to pay off. So you're starting to see a lot of good athletes. There's a lot of really good athletes in Arkansas, and they're now starting to turn into good wrestlers.
Just a little about Greg Hatcher, who kind of walked into Arkansas as a wrestling guy and spent a lot of time, effort, money, and commitment to the sport. I mean, what's he meant to you guys?
Enough. You say a little bit about it. You can't say enough about the guy. He's proven that when somebody's determined to get something started and they're dedicated to seeing a vision through, he's proven what can happen when somebody is that willing to see something be successful. And so we owe him a lot of credit. I'm sure it wasn't easy when he got started, and he just never took no for an answer. And he deserves probably the most credit, more than anybody, for getting wrestling started in Arkansas and for the growth that we've had there.
Talk a little about the quality of Division II wrestling. I mean, these are scholarship kids in most of these programs. A lot of them come out with very high school performances. I mean, a kid considering college wrestling, why would D2 be a good match for a lot of them?
These kids are tough, and I didn't understand how tough it was going to be until last year when we got in it. And you just got to look around at the tournaments we compete in. We get chances to wrestle against Division I guys, and we beat them. And we're not the only team doing it. There's a bunch of Division II teams that have guys that are beating Division I guys in tournaments. So the talent level is there. And wrestling's wrestling. So, for me, it's a great opportunity to be able to wrestle at the collegiate level, a really high level, without maybe the same day in, day out pressure of big-time Division I wrestling. But, the process is still the same. And the talent level here, there are some tough wrestlers in Division II, and you see it at this tournament. And, I think it's a great option. It's not, in my eyes, it's not a lesser option. It's just a different option.
We see some Division II guys trying out for the Olympic team in about a month or so. We could have some medals coming out of it this time around.
And we've had more medals come out of Division II wrestling. So that says a lot about the talent that's in this tournament here this weekend.
Well, good luck for the rest of the tournament with your kids. I really appreciate the effort you're doing, Coach.
Hey, thanks very much.